Get ready to match the star. Avery Schreiber. Red Summer. Gary Burghoff. Phyllis Newman. Richard Dawson. And Patti Deutsch. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the star of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
How's everybody over here in this department?
You truly are handsome and have a swell wardrobe.
Thank you. You're a peachy kid and a nifty dancer.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
nice
a
to see
vision in gray, my
What's that?
darling.
I look like Franklin Pangborn?
Tell me, sir.
Well,
I think he looks
it's
more
very
like
nice
Grady
to-
Sutton.
Nice to hear all of these warm things.
Mine was warm.
Yeah, I mean it. It's really because...
I meant that nicely.
I know you mean it. It's Christmas Eve, and you're all full of good cheer and warm thoughts.
Happy
and everything.
Hanukkah.
Yes.
Maybe first, Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Happy New
Is
Year.
it true that you played Santa Claus in a department store at one time before you became a big star, and that Brett, as a little child, sat on your lap? And...
No.
That's
and
funny.
Is your... And my heart is full of warmth and tenderness, too, and you're fired.
Praise your word. She said you got what you wanted.
You're the turkey.
Here's our current champion and $450 money winner, Gloria Mason. How are you, Gloria? Now, let's see. As we finished last time, you just won a game, right?
Right.
And we're going to have a go at the audience match with you.
Right.
Are you ready for it, Gloria?
Yes, it's a
It'll
lot
be
of
your
fun.
second time, right?
Really?
Well, then you're a veteran
I'm
at this.
enjoying it.
Good. We'll do that right after we do this message. Now, Gloria Mason is going to have her second try at the Big Money here in the Big Money Super Match. Ready, Gloria?
I am.
Okay. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. To this. To that. Rain. Listen, I know it's Christmas Eve, but the office party is over. And I'm taking your bonus back. What do you got to say to that? Right on, he says. Or, as my grandmother used to say, right arm. But anyway, rain blank. Now, the answer that audience gave most often is worth $500. You got to match it. If you match the next one, you get $250. And if you match the third, you get $100. 3 celebrities are permitted to help. Whom do you choose?
Avery, please.
Avery Schreiber.
I really thought about it.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
2 seconds. And I thought drop.
Raindrop. Yeah. Okay. There's one.
Brett.
Brett.
What about Rainbow?
Rainbow.
That's good.
Okay. All right. One more.
Patti.
Patty.
In honor of all the moviegoers on 42nd Street,
Raincoat.
It's flashing in the rain, just flashing in the rain.
Okay. We've got raindrop, rainbow, and raincoat. You can have one of those, or give us one of your own.
I think I'll say rainbow.
You want to say rainbow? Are you yaying rainbows? Okay. Rainbow is what the answer that Brett gave you, and we're going to find out if it's up there now. And if so, where? May we see the $100 response? Rain, rain, go away.
Wow.
Come again another day.
Doo-dah.
Doo-dah is right. Okay, looking for rainbow. Is it under the $250 response? Rain or shine?
I don't believe
Sounds
that.
like a bad omen to me, Gloria.
Hell of a Christmas.
The entire audience
All
was
right,
Judy
you think she's
Garland.
got it, audience? All right, here we go.
I hope she
The
can.
$500 response. Avery Schreiber said it, and you didn't listen to him.
Yeah.
Oh,
She meant
nobody said
raindrop.
drop.
She meant
She said drop.
Well, it would drop or drops would have matched.
That would
would've been
make
okay.
a great medley.
Yeah, what's that?
Songs. Raindrops,
Raindrops,
rain or
rain or
shine,
shine.
and rain go away.
Yes,
Doesn't help
yes,
her.
it would be a
You
terrific
could open
medley.
my act
Nobody
with
said
That's all right.
rainbow.
You can do that. Now, listen, you've got your $450. You want to play another player. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, here comes Larry Presley. Hi, Larry. You got Gloria. How is Larry Presley.
Been all right. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. Where are you from and all that?
Sort of Ohio, if you via Canada.
You're sort of from Ohio.
Sort of.
Well, you live around here now?
Right, I do.
And what do you do, Larry?
I'm with a large airline. And,
You're with a large airline.
Right.
Are there any small airlines? I guess
A
there
few,
are.
right.
And we're happy to have you here. Anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
Yeah, I brought a reading section of 3, me, myself, and I. So we're all ready to go.
Okay, I'll push this button and we'll go. The challenger makes a selection.
I'll try A.
A. All right, everybody plays new game. Here's a letter from a retired school teacher.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, we get mail here, you know.
Is it male or female?
Guess.
It's an old lady.
Herring.
Dear Match Game 74.
No wonder she retired.
Don't interrupt, I'll hit you with my ruler.
I'll fall on your brolly, you hamburger. Try again.
Go to the back of the class. Dear Match Game 74. I took all the answers from yesterday's show and I gave the panel an IQ test. I discovered that blank has the brains of a banana. Did you hear that, Larry? I'll give you just straight out so you understand all the words, Larry. Dear Match Game 74, I took all the answers from yesterday's show and gave the panel an IQ test. I discovered that blank has the brains of a banana. All right, do you think about that while the celebrities are writing there?
She's threatening us.
Is she threatening you?
She's threatening
She
us.
really is. It's incredible.
Charles threatening them.
No, have you
I
finished?
said Merry Christmas.
Okay.
She did not.
I said Rock of Ages.
That's what she said when we
That'll be
were
enough of
finished.
that, too. He's finished.
I just can't even start.
And his brain is in the dressing room. Okay, everybody ready?
Sorry.
Now, here
Remember
we
who's going to
go.
give you a ride home, Phyllis.
Larry Presley. She's threatening. A letter from a retired school teacher. Dear Match Game 74, I took all the answers from yesterday's show and gave the panel an IQ test. I discovered that blank has the brains of a banana.
Nothing personal, Brett, but I think...
You say, Brett? He said nothing personal. And you know, if everybody here says Brett, you know that we don't think you have the brains of a banana. We think you have the brains of a grapefruit.
Better than a muskmelon.
Am I having a good time?
You're having a great time. It's Christmas Eve. You're laughing. You'll get a lot of gifts tomorrow and all that. And now it's time to show and tell. Yesterday, gave the panel an IQ test to discover that blank has the brains of a banana, and he said Brett.
I said Brett, too.
All right, there's one for you, Larry.
You know strange enough, I didn't say Brett.
You didn't say Brett.
Yeah, I said Dickie.
Dickie. Okay. All right, that's 1-0. Okay, Gary.
Brains of a banana and temperament of a mule. Brett.
Brett it is. Another match for you. Okay. So that's 2 for Larry.
I was going to be nice and have the Christmas spirit, but I crossed it out and said Brett.
That's 3 for you. All
Take
right.
the bus, Phyllis.
There goes my ride home.
Yes, and Dickie.
What a shame, though. That I just know Brett's going to win this contest. What's the score so far?
The score so far is 3-0. 3-1.
3-1.
In her favor.
Well, now it's 4-1.
4-1. Yeah. You're losing. You're losing. Only 1. How about you?
Well, it's better than the brain of a pea, right?
Right, because that's smaller.
Said the wig woman.
The wig woman is Brett.
The summer's lady.
Listen,
That's it.
but you gotta admit, they're great wigs, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, is that a beautiful wig?
You
I
couldn't
think
even
it's
tell
just-
those wigs are wigs.
That's right. You can hardly tell.
Which one?
Edie drug this out of an old drawer today.
Oh, no. Okay, so that's 5 for you, and your first round question will come up in a moment or so, but right now we got this message coming up especially for you. All right. Now, this is for you, my dear. And you've got your work cut out for it. This is her first round question. That means everybody plays. Here we go. Jake the Hillbilly said, I am downright disappointed with the U.S. Post Office. When my mail order bride arrived yesterday, she was blank. I'm downright disappointed with the U.S. Postal Service. You got it. My mail order bride arrived yesterday, she was blank.
I forgive you, Larry.
All right.
Wait a minute.
You were the first one finished.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
That was an easy one.
All right.
Now, Jake the Hillbilly said this.
Jake the Hillbilly. Right. Finish, Gary.
Wait, just
No, not just a minute now, Phil. Oh, Gary. Okay.
Oh, those
Now
one
we're
word
in.
answers.
Gloria? Jake the Hillbilly said, I am downright disappointed with the U.S. Post Office. When my mail order bride arrived yesterday, she was...
Pregnant.
Pregnant. What's that?
So they were late.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said they were late in delivering her.
Oh. She does
Late delivery.
two jokes in 10 seconds there. They do the jokes, Gloria.
What was the second
But
joke?
it was a late delivery.
She said it was they were late in delivering her. So, when my mail order bride arrived yesterday, she was, and she says, pregnant.
No, I thought she was a man.
She was a man.
Never understood that.
Okay, yeah. And the wedding is off. Brett?
Well, you mustn't have any truck with the post office.
Right.
Because if you order a bride, she gonna arrive dead.
Dave. They throw those packages around pretty
Yes,
good there.
Especially,
Yes.
especially if she was sent for Christmas.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, this is what's been happening to me in my neighborhood. She was returned, address unknown.
Returned, address unknown. She was returned, address unknown. Okay, Phyllis. She said pregnant. What do you say?
I said downright ugly.
Ugly. When my mail order bride arrived yesterday, she was... What do you
She'd
say?
been tampered with.
That's good.
Damaged good.
Damaged good.
That's good.
Oh, come on now.
Bad boy. Come on. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Sure.
But he don't know what you mean.
Well, he does now. God bless you, Mr. Producer.
All right, Patti.
I said dead.
Okay. So, at this moment, the score is 5-1, and we go to round 2 and see what happens here. Larry?
I'll try A again. Right.
A. There's only one person playing.
Who is that?
That's you, my dear. You. Everyone else met.
Old banana brain.
Old Banana Brain is the only one playing there.
Okay.
The waiter said, the boss calls this chicken soup, but if you want to know the truth, once a day we just let the chicken blank in it. The boss said, the boss calls this chicken soup, but if you want to know the truth, once a day we just let the chicken blank in it.
I got it.
Don't
You
be
got it.
afraid. It's just chicken.
Right? You finished up there. And here we go with Larry Presley. The waiter said the boss calls this chicken soup, but if you want to know the truth, once a day we just let the chicken blank in it.
Sit?
Sit in it.
Yeah, sit.
Okay, sit in it. I suppose that would give it a little flavor of chicken soup. I was thinking of something like walk through it or whatever like that. What did you say, lady?
How about clucking it?
Clucking it. No match there. All right, Gloria Mason, now your turn here, and you've got to match 4 to stay in the game. 5 will win another game for you. Harvey said, my blind date was really a dog. She even had blank. My blind date.
Who writes these? Any young man?
I got it.
My blind date was really a dog. She even had blank. I'd like to tell you about my blind date. She was really a dog. She even had blank. All right, Gary, we're waiting for you again. Gary, you're getting worse than Brett.
Holy mackerel.
Gary, you got to get your...
Brett's been wonderful.
She's been wonderful this week. What happened to her?
Just been zipping along.
Excuse me.
You
Just wanted a
sneezed.
little attention.
Oh, I see. All right. Now we're ready. And we call on Gloria Mason. Harvey said my blind date was really a dog. She even had...
A bone.
A bone?
She's a dog.
Oh, Gloria, sweetheart.
Well, okay, she said a bone. And we come to you, Harv.
I said fleas.
Please. I would have said something like fangs. What did you say?
Honey, she had it all over her face and her whole body.
What?
Fur.
So, Larry wins the game. Come on down, Larry. What do you have? Please. Please, everybody said please. Now, you stand by for a moment, Larry, and we'll say goodbye to Gloria here. She's going to be leaving with $450 with our best wishes.
you.
Gloria Mason. Goodbye, Gloria. Now, pay attention to this, because it's just for you. Here we are with Larry Presley. You ready?
Yeah, am I ever? Yeah.
Okay. Larry, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank the Greek. And the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. You match the next one, $250 and $100 and so forth. Now, 3 celebrities are permitted to help. Whom do you choose?
Richard.
Zorba.
Zorba. Okay. Zorba the Greek. There's one.
And Phyllis.
Phyllis, what do you say?
I said Nick.
Nick the Greek. He's the odds maker. That's,
Yeah.
Okay.
And Avery.
Avery?
I had faced the Greek. That's all that came to mind.
You can't think of anything else.
Behold the Greek.
Behold the Greek. All right.
I like face better, to be perfectly frank.
Be careful.
Okay, so Larry, you have 2 answers and his. You got Zorba.
How about beware the Greek?
No. You got Zorba the Greek, and you've got Nick the Greek, and you've got Behold the Greek. And we know which one you're going to choose. You're going to choose Avery's answer, of course. But naturally, the decision is entirely up to you. You may, you can even think of one of your own if you'd like. What do you want to do here?
No, Richard's got a pretty good one. Zorba, I'll go with.
Zorba the Greek. Okay, that's the one we're looking for. We're going to find out right now if it's up there, and if it's there, where is it? First, behold the $100 response. Nick the Greek. Behold Nick the Greek there. Now,
Beware.
yea, verily, beware the $250 response there. Jimmy the Greek. Oh, Jimmy's the Greek is the odds maker. Nick the Greek is...
the odd maker.
Oh, Nick the Greek, he's the one who's married to Martha Ray.
He was.
No,
He
Nick
was.
the Greek is a big gambler.
was a big gambler.
No, that's a gamble.
Well,
Greek was
whatever
a
it is,
gambler.
anyway.
Who is Jimmy the Greek?
Last chance.
Jimmy the Greek had a hot dog stand.
Behold the $500 response. Zorba! Yay! Attaboy! Okay. Now, Larry, you're up to $600 at this moment, and you're going to play for $5,000 now, but we can't give that money to you unless you match one of them, and it has to be an exact match. It's time for you to select one now.
He's cooking pretty well. I'll try Richard.
Okay. All right. Face me if you would, please. Behold, I have in my hand the $5,000 question. And I shall read that to you now, here in the moonlight of the Colosseum. Oh, that's in Rome. Oh, it's upside down. Blank nature. N-A-T-U-R-E. Blank nature. Or blank nature. Now, he is finished, Larry, and we call on you to give us an answer which you think will match his. Blank nature.
I sure hope it's Mother.
Well, if it's Mother Nature, you win the $5,000, and I hope it's Mother, too, because it's not nice to fool Mother Nature, is it? All right, Richard, for $5,000, may we see your answer, if you please.
Remember, to err is human.
To forgive, divine.
That's the key word now. Mother Divine.
Mother Divine.
can't believe it.
Well, you got it. You got $5,600. You've had a perfect round, and we congratulate you. Now, you're going to have a second or two to pull yourself together and cool it while we introduce a new player and have a chat with her. Here comes Vicky Duckett. Hello there. Well, Vicky, Larry's kind of excited now, and we'll let him calm down a little bit while we talk to you. Okay. Tell us where you're from and a little bit about yourself, if you please.
Well, I'm from Azusa, California, and I'm married, and I have 2 children. Shelley is 11 and Kimberly 7.
Okay, nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
We've got to stop right now before we start this game and pass along this message. If we can play it straight for 1 second, I'd like to say Merry Christmas to all of you.
Yeah, Christmas.
All of you. Thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations. Get ready to match the stars. Avery Schreiber, Brett Summers, Gary Burghoff, Phyllis Newman, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now here's the star of Match Game 74, Gene Raver.
Hello, Montana.
Hello, Mark.
How's everyone over here? Wonderful. Come on now, Gary.
What?
I know you're a short actor, but you're not that short.
How do you know?
I saw you standing up once.
He is standing.
He is
up.
Well,
standing
you're
up.
standing
Well, the real Gary Burghoff, please stand
There
up.
he is. Okay, everything in his place, whatever that means. And now here are the 2 civilians. So why don't you let me a couple of civilians, Larry Presley and Vicky Duckett. Hello there.
Cheers.
How are you?
Great. Thank you.
He's won $5,600. What plans do you have for your money?
To make 29 creditors very happy.
To make 29 creditors very happy. That's a good idea. And we just met Vicky yesterday, and we found out a little bit about her. Would you just tell us a little more about yourself?
Well, I work part-time at a pie shop.
Yep.
And I have 2 girls.
Yep.
And a wonderful husband.
What do you do in a pie shop?
Well, a little
You
bit
sell
of
pies?
everything. Sell pies.
You make pies?
Eat pies.
You eat pies?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, if you're ready, we're ready, and we'll start this game right after we have a word or 2 for you. Okay, now we're ready to start this game and ask Vicky to make a selection.
A, please.
A new game, folks. New day. Here we go.
All right.
Ready? All right. This is what it says on this card. I got good news and bad news.
Oh. Give us the good news.
The good news is they've just invented a chewing gum that prevents cavities.
What's the bad
that's
news?
good.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. The bad news is it gives you blank.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Oh, good, you're right.
Yes. All right.
I love the way he says they're all.
All right. No, I'm only kidding. I got good news and bad news. The good news is I just invented a chewing gum that prevents cavities. The bad news is it gives you blank. She's finished. He's finished.
No, she's finished.
Oh, I beg your pardon. She's finished. This curly-haired girl. You sure have curly hair, lady.
Behold the
Very
Greek.
easy. Behold the Greek. Yes.
All right, everybody's ready, and we'll go over here to Vicky Duckett and ask her for her response. Got good news and bad news, Vicky. Good news, they've just invented chewing gum that prevents cavities. The bad news is it gives you...
I could just think of pimples.
She ought to know she works in a bakery.
Well,
Right on the tongue.
we have a cure for that, but let's go on with this thing here now. Avery,
me
what did
what
you
it
say?
is.
Well, you get... No, it gives you halitosis, bad breath is what
Bad breath. All right, there's one. What did you say?
This is a true story. I went to the dentist and he said, your teeth are just terrific. And he said, and you're the luckiest woman in the world. And I said, what? He said, 'Cause your gums are fine. I thought if you had swell teeth, your gums would follow along. But 'tis not true.
No.
You get gum trouble.
You get gum trouble.
Teeth can stay, but the gums have to go.
No, right. Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay. Hello there, Gary.
She'll take any excuse to talk about her operation. I said, my mother's watching and everything. I said heartburn.
Gives you heartburn.
Heartburn?
Good news and bad news. Good news, they've invented chewing gum that prevents cavities. Bad news is it gives you...
Well, I have good answer and a bad answer. Ulcers, I crossed out and said gas.
Okay. That is looking for the answer, pimples, Richard.
Well, my dentist said, go and stand by the window and put your tongue out. And I said, why? He said, I'm mad at the guy across the road. Bad breath.
Okay.
Nobody.
Not yet. Let's see it, Patti. Bah.
Pyorrhea.
Oh.
Badly.
That's a condition of the gums that's very painful. All right, Larry, this is for your first round question. Lena said, I'm not so sure I trust that eye doctor. His eye chart spells out blank. I'm not so sure I trust that eye doctor. His eye chart spells out blank.
Okay.
I like this question. Don't you like this question?
I like it.
I like it too. Do you like it? You like it?
No.
I like it better
This
than
question.
the other
Oh, I love this question. Really.
Listen,
I'm very fond of
we
it.
haven't talked about this in a couple of days, but someone might have just tuned in recently and wants to know why you're growing your beard. I think you ought to respond to that, just to keep everybody abreast of what's going on in your life.
I'm doing a picture,
Oh, really? What's it
the
called?
Jack Klugman life story.
And he's playing Brett.
I'm playing Brett.
One more time, Dick.
That old drunk at the back.
All right, here we go. Larry, Lena said, I'm not so sure I trust that eye doctor. His eye chart spells out...
Nearsighted?
You're right.
It's a real
That's right up there with pimples, right? Okay. All right. There's an answer, and now here's an answer.
Oh, my doctor's a very strange guy. It said, kiss me.
Kiss me. I don't trust that eye doctor. His eye chart spells out kiss me. That's a good answer, I think. Brett?
No, it says eye chart spells out, would you like to dance?
Okay. Don't pull her. Don't pull that lady.
I mustn't move it.
It's all right. It's all
I
right.
had the mafia under my control at all times.
What do you say? Gary?
Hello.
In your hometown was so small that the head of the local mafia was Jewish.
What?
I said free love, and it's a bad answer, but not nearly as bad as Larry's.
So, Lena said, I'm not so sure I trust that eye doctor. His eye chart spells out, and he said nearsighted, and she says...
Kiss my optometrist. That's a little thought there. Optometrist, kids possible.
The ophthalmologist said that.
Kiss
because
my
the
optometrist.
Optometrist was in the other office, you
And
see.
the oculist was there too.
Oh, was the oculist
Yes.
there?
So
well,
was the
you wouldn't kiss his
proctologist.
oculist, but
I
you would?
I
Okay.
should give it a good try.
What
The
do you say?
reason Lena didn't trust that gentleman
Why?
because the eye chart spelled out sex now.
Okay. So he's looking for the answer nearsighted and not
He's
very
not-
likely to find it anywhere here, including you.
You are so right. It's not even close. His eye chart spelled out pay in advance.
Pay in advance. Okay. So at the end of round one, we got no score. Be sure to come back for round two and see if somebody scores here. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Are you ready?
Yes.
Now listen, we got a close game going here.
We were on the
Oh,
air.
it's dingbat time. All right, straighten out now. We got to go on with round two here. This is a very tight game, nothing to nothing. And Ask Vicky to make a selection.
Tension is building.
Yeah, I don't want you to break your records now. Go ahead,
I'll
Vicky.
take A again.
A. All right.
Did so well with it before.
Right. The farmer said.
Yeah?
No, he didn't say that.
What did he say?
He says, I don't think my new scarecrow's working. This morning I saw a crow blanking in his ear. That's what he said, the farmer said. I don't think my new scarecrow's working.
Honey, I got
This
it.
morning I saw a scarecrow blanking in his ear.
No.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
Read it again from the card. I think you read
The
it.
farmer said, I don't think my new scarecrow is working. This morning I saw a crow blanking in his ear. That's what I said.
Which farmer was
Behold.
it? The Greek farmer.
Behold the
The
crow.
studio lights.
Behold the Greek farmer.
Okay, that's just something that hung over from yesterday's show if you're a little confused about all these people saying behold. And now we call on Vicky Duckup. The farmer said, I don't think my new scarecrow is working. This morning I saw a crow blanking in his ear.
Blowing.
Blowing in his ear. Do crows do that?
That's
I
right.
didn't know that.
That's how
We
you get
learn
little
something
crows.
every day on this show. Avery?
Gee, I never would have thought of it. I couldn't. As a matter, I wish I had a build-up that was paying you off, but I thought of pecking. Pecking in his ear.
That's right. That's what a crow would do, be standing there on his shoulder and pecking his ear. What'd you say, Brett?
I've had a couple of dogs blow in my ear, but
really?
I've never had a crow
No,
blow
I
in
never
my
had
ear.
one either.
But by cracky, there he was, blowing in the
his ear.
scarecrow's ear.
Well, that's one for Vicky.
Vicky, we were sort of on the same wavelength, but I said whispering.
Whispering.
Is that good?
No, I'm sorry. Whispering is not blowing.
Yes.
Now, here we come. Phyllis Newman will now give a response. There's a morning, I don't think my new scarecrow's working. This morning I saw a crow blanking in his ear, and Vicky said blowing.
And I said blowing.
Oh, there you go. That's two for her. What about you, sir?
What about me?
What about you? I've often wondered about you.
Crows do not blow.
They don't.
Try. I'm only kidding. They go, right?
Oh, yeah. They go,
You ever had a crow blow in your ear?
Yes.
What's it like?
It was wonderful.
See if he has a friend. I said sitting.
Sitting in his ear. There's some logic to that. Now, Patti Deutsch, what say you?
You looking for logic here?
Yes.
I said nesting in his ear.
Nesting in his ear?
That's
Logic.
That's
Yes,
a sweet
it's
S.
beautiful. All right, so that's two for you. And now, Larry, you've got to match two to stay in the game. Three, however, will win another game for you. Fred said,
Yeah.
I've got to get eyeglasses for my dog. He's so nearsighted.
How nearsighted is it?
I'll tell you how nearsighted he is.
Sighted as the dog.
The dog.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
The dog thinks my blank is a fire hydrant.
Please repeat that.
That's a nearsighted dog.
Okay.
Fred said, I've got to get eyeglasses for my dog.
Right.
He's so nearsighted, he thinks my blank is a fire hydrant.
Right, okay, I got you.
You got it?
Yep.
You got it. Okay.
I got it, honey.
All right, here we go.
And I'm trying to
If everybody's
give it
ready.
away.
Are you ready? Okay. Gary? Okay. Patti? Okay. Now, Larry Presley. Fred said, I've got to get eyeglasses for my dog. He's so nearsighted, he thinks my blank is a fire hydrant.
My leg.
My leg. Okay. 2 to win, Larry. 2 to tie, 3 to win. Now, what? What, Avery?
I had leg.
Leg. One for you. One more, you got a tie. Now, Brett, may we see yours?
I could have had leg if I'd wanted to,
Well, you didn't want to.
but I didn't want to. I said, why?
My wife. Okay.
Very, very thin.
Right, yes, of course. And Gary.
And I have two dogs that think this, too. Leg.
Now we got a tie game here. One more leg wins another game for Larry.
Here's another leg for
There's
you.
another leg for Larry. What do you got, Patti? The little woman. Now we congratulate you. There's another 100. You're up to 5,700 now. We got to say goodbye to Vicky Duckett. It's been a pleasure meeting you, Vicky.
Bye.
Have a happy New Year, Vicky Duckett. We got a gift for you. Goodbye. Happy New Year. Now, shall we press on with it? Why not? Okay, step up here with me, and we'll take a look at this big board. We polled a recent studio audience, Larry. We got their best response to this. Chief Blank Now, the answer they gave, you know, is worth $500 if you match it. You match the next one, you get $250. You match a third, you get $100. 3 celebrities are permitted to help. Whom do you choose?
Richard.
Richard, Chief...
Sitting Bull.
Sitting Bull. Chief Sitting Bull. Okay, there's one.
And Phyllis.
Phyllis.
Chief Asset.
Chief
I
Asset.
couldn't think of anything else. I couldn't think of that up there with
That's the English name for Sitting Bull.
Is that the English name for Sitting Bull? Chief Asset. Funny, you say it's the English name. I always thought it was the French name, Asset, for...
Pardonnez-moi?
Pardon, yeah, the short Indian. All right, go ahead.
Well, I think I'll give Avery another shot at Face the Greek.
Oh, you're not.
Avery, have you got one? Chief, have you been thinking about this, Avery?
Chief complaint.
Chief complaint.
Falls right in there with...
What do you... Okay, Chief Choo-Choo.
No.
Super Choo-Choo.
How about Behold the Chief?
Okay. Now, you got Chief Complaint, Chief Asset, and Chief Sitting Bull. You can choose one of those or give us one of your own. Are you thinking about this, Larry? Mm-hmm. Would you take your hand from your mouth so I can put the mic there? Okay. Down.
I like Richards, but I think I'd rather go with Crazy Horse, Chief Crazy Horse.
That's what I was
You
going
want to go
say.
with Chief Crazy Horse? Don't you know what they say about him?
He's
He was
crazy.
nice. He's crazy.
He rides side saddle.
He rides side saddle. That's right. Okay, Chief Crazy Horse is what he wants. He's on his own. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. First, may we see the $100 response? Chief of Police. Oh, now it comes to us. Now, oh, yeah. Boy, were we dumb, huh? Okay. No, looking for Chief Crazy Horse. Here's a $250 response. Chief Ironside. Oh, yeah.
It's the Zelba shtick.
What?
It's the same thing. Ironside, Chief of the Police. Okay.
That's right. What do you say is under the big one? Sitting Bull. Sitting Bull. All right, here we go. Looking for Crazy Horse. Is it under the $500 response? Sitting Bull. Oh. Sitting Bull. That's what he said.
Down the train.
Well, you wanted to go with
Did he
Crazy Horse.
choose Crazy Horse?
He chose a Chief Crazy Horse. That's what he did.
Larry,
I can't believe that. We were doing so well.
Yes, you were indeed.
It's the wrong
This means
try.
the prom is
May I
on.
do a
Listen,
Charles Nelson Riley
You're going to have
quote?
to sell the jacket. That's all I got. No, listen, you've got $5,700, and you're going to play another game sooner or later, but right now this happens sooner, this message for you. All right. Now, we're going to play a new game. Ready, Larry?
Ready.
Okay, here is your new opponent, Andrea Goldstein. How are you, Andrea? Where are you from?
Chicago originally. We live here now.
You live here now?
Yes.
And are you married?
Yes, I'm married. I have 2 little boys.
Right.
And I enjoy tennis. And one of your hobbies, I enjoy needlepoint.
You do needlepoint.
Yes.
It's great. Relaxing, isn't it?
Extremely.
You do your own designing?
Yes.
That's the challenge.
Right.
There's a very gifted lady who can do her own designing. Okay, I'll push this button and ask you, Andrea, to make a selection here.
B, please.
B it is. Here we go. New game. Tiny Tom Thumb said, I wish I was bigger so I could have a dog for a pet. Everyone laughs at me when I walk my blank.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
It's a
He
sweet.
said, I wish I was bigger so I could have a dog for a pet. Everyone laughs at me when I walk my blank.
I would cry, but my false eyelashes would come off.
That's right, so don't cry.
Very
Isn't that a sad story?
Yes.
Well, maybe he will one day.
Never can tell.
No, I can't.
If he eats his vegetables. No, that doesn't do that. That helps people in Europe.
All right, go. Do something.
Okay.
Write something on that card.
I'll do it.
That's not.
All right. Okay, put it
You
on the
write
slot
that for
there.
everything.
Okay. Andrea, Tiny Tom Thumb said, I wish I was bigger so I could have a dog for a pet. Everyone laughs at me when I walk my
Mouse.
mouse. All right.
It's
Yeah,
all
that's
cute,
sweet.
you know?
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't matter what's
Very
the answer.
nice
Yeah.
during this
I
Christmas
really,
week.
yes,
Good.
it is.
Yes.
It's
Have you got a
really-
sweet answer?
Oh, do I? Yes, I do. But it wasn't mouse. I feel like a dolt. His toad.
Walked his toad, eh?
It's not bad, but you hop a toad.
Yes, that's right. You
You
don't
hop
walk
a
a toad.
toad.
You hop a toad. You forgot about that. What do you say, lady?
I say I wish Betty White was here. Because she'd like it so much.
Yes, you would.
No, because you'd be home with Alan Ludden, that's what.
joking. Home with Alan London? Nobody's at home with Alan. I love you, Alan. I was only kidding.
I love you, Alan.
I said walking his flea.
Flea's a good answer. That's the audience's choice.
Or walking his baby back home.
All right, gee, but it's late. Gary, after staying up late, what?
There's a mouse in the house.
A mouse. All right, there's one mouse for Andrea. Are you offering that lady a mouse?
No, I'm offering a sweet little ant.
Oh, an ant. Oh, that's good, too. Yes, indeed, that's splendid. No mouse yet. You never can tell. You might get another mouse. Are you offering a mouse?
I am a chocolate-covered moose.
Moose. Oh, moose. Okay, that's 2 for you. Now, the lady with the red roots on the end.
Yes, I am offering a chocolate-covered tick.
A tick. Blah. Ooh, I hate those. I hate them.
Tick.
Okay, 2 for you. Your first round question comes along a little bit later, but right now we've got a message for you, friends. Here it is. Time is up for today. I'm sorry we can't go on with this. We're in the middle of round 1, and we'll pick it up at this point when we get together again, okay? Look forward to seeing you then. I want to say each and every one of you were just terrific.
Right.
I mean, you were splendid. No, you were really good, and I thank you from the bottom of my black old heart.
Did you have a nice Christmas?
Yes, I had a splendid Christmas. How about you?
Where did you go and what did you do?
Well, I just had a quiet Christmas at home.
I see.
Yes. How about you?
I took Tom's thumb back to my place.
Oh, you're going to take Tom?
I did, yeah.
Oh, you took him back?
My dog ate him.
I tell you, the next time we get together, some of these people will be back and some won't. Here are the ones who will be back.
James Darren, Brett Summers, Nipsey Russell, Juliet Mills, Richard Dawson, and Betty White.
Gene Rayburn for Match Game 74. Thank you. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.